The looting of public funds in Nakuru is sickening. Even their governor, Susan KIHIKA, could not explain.
This Rose addressed?
None yet.
A payment made in excess of LPO is unheard of. Governor, what was the explanation there? 51 million payments in excess of LPO?
The 51 million, 263,347 were made, which were higher than the corresponding local purchase and service orders amount totaling to 21,558,858. We wish to state that these invoices were charged from 2 or more budget lines and several LPOs, LSOs combined to raise one voucher sample from IFMIS. With all budget lines show equivalent amount to the invoices. We have since provided them to the auditors for verification.
Auditor, does that make sense?
No, it doesn't, because
maybe even before you, so that I also understand, Auditor, what the governor has said or what the entity is saying is that for that invoice, they are combining 2 or 3 LPOs together, so that they can total up to that amount that is in that payment of that invoice. Is that an explanation that makes sense?
No, it doesn't. You are supposed to process each
invoice for each LPO.
Transaction, yeah.
Governor, that's where we are.
Okay, even as you get
let me
that
have,
explanation.
Chair, sorry, let me have my officer explain it better.
Can the officer also explain the issue of payments not in IFMIS, 8 billion, where payments are in internet banking, but not recorded in IFMIS, of 8 billion. Control of budget, is that a practical, does it usually occur that way? That you can have 8 billion in IB and not in IFMIS?
Thank you, Chair. IB stands on IFMIS, so those are the transactions that they have uploaded to request for exchequer. Then now they go and make the actual payments on IFMIS. So probably if they were voided after approval by COB, then they can be not found on IFMIS payment module. Thank you, Chair.
The auditor calls them payments. Because when is a payment a payment? Isn't it when it's the recipient receives?
Yes, Chair.
So auditor, were these payments or these were requisitions? The 8 billion?
These are paragraphs that were taken out of our IT auditors. I may like to know what may be there. But I think the figure is too high for the payments.
Maybe, Chair, I also think that for you to get to know whether it was actual payment, it needed to have been indicated whether it was in internet banking 1 or internet banking 2. I think there are two of them. So it is after the IB2 that money has now been paid. So it could be